Welcome to the Horror Movie Showdown, episode 23. Since escape rooms started showing up in Japan in 2007, their popularity has only grown stronger and stronger. First in the Asian countries, and for the last 10 years they have also become crazy popular in the USA and in Europe. The concept of locking a group of people into a room or a house and only letting them out if they solve a bunch of puzzles is, however, not a new concept. We already saw this plotline in 1997 when Cube was released. Later in 2004, the very popular horror series Saw was started. But it wasn't until the late 2000s the number of escape room movies exploded with movies like Exam, Devil and The Killing Room. I have always quite liked the simplicity of such movies, where the plot takes place in a few or a single location and where the focus is on puzzle solving and group dynamics when people are under a lot of stress. The title of today's movie is Escape Room, and it is not this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Like, how uninventive can you be with the title? Anyways, the movie is about a group of people who are put into an escape room, which kills you if you don't solve the puzzles. If you have watched any of the previously mentioned movies, you will know exactly how the plot plays out. The characters are of course eliminated one puzzle at a time. If you haven't watched any of the movies, you are so lucky that one of the characters in the movie is an escape room expert who explains the concept in detail.
You just have to escape before the clock runs out.
Well, what happens if you don't?
Some guy comes in through the door and explains all the clues you missed. Makes you feel like a total idiot.
Our 6 main characters are a nerdy introvert girl, a slacker guy, a cynical businessman, an army veteran with PTSD, the previously mentioned escape room geek, and a guy who works in a mine. I quite like all of the characters as they each have relatable traits, and of course there's one character who is more relatable than the others. It is kind of like Sex and the City, where everyone can relate the most to Carrie Bradshaw, though you can recognize yourself in Samantha, Charlotte and Miranda too. Though 90% of my viewers are males, I know you have all watched the series in secret.
He is amazing. He makes me so happy. I think we have a real chance at a future together.
You and Mr. Pussy.
The movie is quite well put together. It is a real popcorn flick. I will not reveal too much of the plot, as the surprises are the main reason to watch this kind of movie. So let's get to the scores. The movie is rated PG-13, so you shouldn't watch it for its 5 goreless kills. You have probably noticed that this is the 3rd movie in a row with no nudity. This is of course because I'm trying to become a family-friendly channel that YouTube's algorithms will love. Not. The movie is quite tense as the clock is constantly counting down to disaster, and the characters are all freaking out. This is enough to give the movie a scariness score of 4. And finally, the movie was much better than I expected, and it places in the top half of the scoreboard with an overall score of 6. Today I have several movies I would like to recommend, and I may even end up doing a top 10 on movies like this one. But for now you will have to settle with one recommendation, and that is Cube, possibly the grandfather of the genre. We follow a diverse group of people who wake up inside a cube, and they don't know how they got there or how to get out. The cube is connected with other cubes, of which some are rigged with booby traps. It is as basic as it gets, and if you like it, it's part of a trilogy. That's all for this video, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.